Number 3, Ryan Weinberg. Number 6, Owen Francis. Number 7, Noah Phelan. Number 10, Andrew Alvarez. Oh. Captain Andrew Alvarez. My bad. Number 16, Jacob Rooney. Number 21, Calvin Lucenti. Number 22, Aiden Shen. The keeper, number 1, Kyle Balawa. And your captains, number 4, Joe Murphy. And again, number 10, Andrew Alvarez. And number 11, Jackson Fox. We ask that you please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening, WPHS Live viewers. I'm Owen Santiago, and I'm here with Trevor Doherty as we see the Portsmouth High School Patriots go against Bishop Hendricken's Hawks in boys soccer quarterfinals of the Rhode Island Interscholastic League quarterfinals.
Yeah, Owen, I think this game is going to be a real test because both of these two teams do not want to go home. They're looking to make a championship run, and the last time these two teams played, Portsmouth came out on top with the 1-0 win on a goal by Aiden Chen. So you can bet that Hendricken will be looking for some revenge as the Hawks come into this game with a fresh start.
Portsmouth is the leading seed in this game because of the head-to-head, but they do share a 7-2-5 record, identical to each other. Hendricken has their largest win of 14-4 against Mount Hope High School.
Yeah, and for the Patriots on their side of things, they come into this game with a total of 29 goals. And for them, number 22, Aiden Chen, leads the way with 8 goals.
Aiden Chen is only a sophomore, yet he is the leading scorer. And last year he played defense for the team. Now he is on the offensive side of things.
Definitely Chen, dual threat, as he can play on both sides of the field if the Patriots need him to, and showing what he can do on the offensive side as we are underway here.
And the kickoff from Xavier Wilkins going into Hendricken. Offensive side, Jackson Fox coming down, boots it down. The keeper is going to grab it.
Sisson steps out of the box there. This will set the Patriots up for a great opportunity here. And it looks like it will be a penalty kick here for the Patriots. So great early chance here. Not even 30 seconds into this game.
No failing with the kick here. It's going to be saved by Sisson. Great stop there after Giacomo's fake. And Sisson going to wait a little. Punts it away towards center field. Handball called, going the other way. Portsmouth ball.
Yeah, and both teams are...
Owen Francis going to kick it over to Ryan Weinberg. Going into the offensive side of things. Sent back the other way. Giacomo Brasco on defense here. Same with Calvin Lucenti and Jackson Fox on the man. Fox with the ball here going to the other side. Brasco on the sideline coming up. It's going to be out of bounds going to Hendricken.
Yeah, and both teams feeling each other out here within the early going. That ball is...
Alvanis in on the mix-up there. Hendricken wearing neon yellow or green socks. Yeah, and white shirts, but might be to distract or something. Not the most attractive in the world.
Almost looks like a highlighter pen there, Owen.
Yeah. Blau going to pick it up here. He's setting it up.
Blau gets set to punt this one away.
Punts it real high into center field where Aiden Shen goes for the header and misses. Xavier Wilkins going to kick it up into the air. And it's another header. Joe Murphy sending it down. And a great opportunity here for Alvanis, one-on-one. He's going to slow it down. Taking it back, 2-on-1 here. It's going out of bounds.
Good job there by Murphy to find.
It's going to be a throw for Aiden Chen.
Good job there by Murphy to find Alvanis. But Alvanis had defenders draped all over him, and a good job there by the Hawks to close down that lane.
Aiden throwing it into center. Pops up in the air by Hendricken. And Fox on the cross, not going to be there. Turning around. Noah Phelan. That one's going to be up and over. Going to be Sisson's ball to kick away.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity there for the Patriots. Just a little bit wide as Fox, sporting his pink hair, gets...
Brasco on the interception from Sisson's goal kick is taken into midfield. Hendricken now has it going into the offensive side. Calvin Lucenti on a little stop there while Jackson Fox is going to take the ball for the possession. Owen Francis boots it down. Going over to Andrew Alvanis. Turning it around here, slowing the ball. Back up to Brasco and back to Alvanis and a quick little pass and back and forth. Double teamed on the edge. Hendricken going to kick it down to their man. And a little bit of tripping there from Owen Francis. And the shot goes wide to the left.
Good job there by the Hendricken. Good job there by the Hendricken attacker to still be able to manage to get that shot away with Francis draped on his back.
Wilkins with the ball, crosses it over to their striker. Kick out to the corner is picked up by Kyle Balawa.
Balawa gets
Patriots starting to shift back into the offensive side as Balawa boots it. It's going to be a little short here. Joe Murphy on the header to go. Noah Phelan rocking the buzz cut today. He's going to get the ball going into the other side, but it's going to be kicked out by Sean Pedro of Hendricken. Ryan Weinberg on the throw-in. Goes to Aiden Shen, who's going to box him out in order to get there.
nice ball.
Jacob Coates not able to make it on the lawn pass. Weinberg looking for the throw-in here. He's going to try to throw it to Aiden Shen, but it's going to be a little short. Stopped by Piccolo. And Weinberg on a little tussle here with Piccolo. Piccolo coming down. Stopped by Phelan.
Saved what could have been a potential opportunity for the Hawks there, did Phelan, and little bit on the line there was as you see a Patriot player get a high kick.
Pedro on the throw-in the middle of Ryan Weinberg and Coates. It's going to be going into Patriot way. Jacob Rooney on the kick off to the middle, and it's going to be going back to Hendricken. Staying on the offensive end tonight is Hendricken. Not really giving up this ball much.
Yeah, and the Patriots defense are doing their best to contain this high-powered Hendricken offense, but
And a good stop there by Joe Murphy, who's wearing number 4 tonight instead of his casual number 5. There was a little jersey mix-up before the game, apparently, and Murphy ended up wearing number 4. Coming down, Hendricken really fighting through the Portsmouth Patriot defense. And after the close contention there for Hendricken on a perfect scoring opportunity, they are not going to get it, and they're going to sail that one right through the uprights like it's football.
that one will be Balawa's ball.
Owen Francis going to get the kickoff here.
As the Hawks with some good early pressure here, making the Patriots really play back on their heels.
It's going the other way. Brosco going to really boot it down, and it's going to be between Captain Andrew Alvanis and a Hendricken defender. Hendricken going to come out with it after Aiden Shen trying to get in the mix. Shen's just flying all over the place tonight as Sisson picks it up just in front of him.
Sisson taking his time with this one.
Sisson booting it off into the middle towards Paquette, and it's going out of bounds. Throw in here. Aiden Shen on the header, but this one is in between Brosco. Called out of bounds. Throw in here for Hendricken.
Fought for near the Patriots sideline.
And Lucenti on the pass to Rooney. Going to be stopped there on Hendricken's opportunity. Kick down to Aiden Shen. Aiden Shen for a shot. It's going to be in front of the net on the curve. And Sisson's going to grab it up. Wilkins here boots it down to the middle of nowhere where Calvin Lucenti's going to kick it over his head. And it's going to be out of bounds right over the Patriots sideline. And Brennan Hill going to be here on the throw-in. Throws it in. And it's going to Portsmouth as Brosco's on a mix-up here. Now Fox passes it over to Brosco, and it's going back Portsmouth side. Calvin Lucenti on the throw into Jackson Fox. It's going to be taken over by Hendricken. And a great opportunity here. 1-0 in front of the net and score Hendricken. Big goal here. Celebrating in the corner. Just got past Kyle Blau on that one.
And that's a big momentum booster for the Hawks as Jacob Coates
finding his way into the back of the net there. And Hendricken's going to take the 1-0 lead, which Portsmouth had won over them in the last meeting between the two teams. Alvanis going to get in the middle here as they look to change things.
Portsmouth had won their last game by an identical score.
Alvanis passing it to Jackson Fox. Fox boots it down, and now Sisson's going to get it here. Not going to pick it up with his hands, though. He's going to hold it with his feet.
Good job there by Sisson to wait for Chen and fake him out.
Sisson boots it down. It's going to be between Lucenti and the Hendricken Hawks striker, Michael Paquette. And now Wilkins on the side, or not Wilkins, sorry, Piccolo.
Piccolo's one of the Hendricken captains, and he needs to step up if the Hawks want to maintain this lead.
Owen Francis here on the kick. He's going to send it over to Giacomo Brasco, who's getting locked up here a little by number 21, Jared Badillo. Now it's going into the offensive end where Jackson Fox is going to get the steal. There's Alvanis with the pass to Chen, a little out in front, and Chen's going to have to chase it down before the corner. He's going to try and knock it off the Hendricken defender, but it's not going to go. It's going to be a throw in here for Chen.
Good individual effort there by Chen to try to keep this one in bounds, but just unsuccessful on that one.
Chen on the throw in here. It's going to Jackson Fox, where they're both going to go for headers, and it turned out to be Hendricken's ball. Calvin Lucenti on the header back to Chen, but it's going to be intercepted and heading back to Hendricken. And wow, Hendricken, a little push there. Parents not liking that one a little much, but no call. Basillo, the captain, here getting shut down by Noah Phelan, and it's going to be Hendricken ball in the corner for Basillo.
Still, nonetheless, there, good job by Phelan to trap Pasillo and force him to the corner and not allow him to get the cross away.
And the kickoff is going to be stopped by Kyle Blau right in front of the net. And another shot opportunity there, stopped by Jackson Fox.
This one sets up to be another corner for the Hawks. And
Oliver Perry here in the corner for this one.
And like I said earlier, the Hawks are able to maintain that pressure, and they were able to put
ball sent out into the middle. It's going to be stopped there by Alvanis. Fox being tripped a little.
The Hawks, as we said earlier, were able to pin the Patriots back in their own defensive zone, and it eventually pays off as they were able to put one in the back of the net for the early lead.
Francis launched it down to Alvanis. It's going to be intercepted by Hendricken, where they're going to launch it, try and go back down over. And no Phelan going to be in there on the ball. Sent out into the middle. Hendricken going to keep it out of their defensive zone. And Fox going to try and push it back into it. Brasco on the middle, throwing it, kicking it over to Alvanis, but it's going to be too far out in front, and Hendricken's going to kick it off to the side. Force a throw in here. And coming into the game, Ferenc Caroli taken out. Andrew Alvanis. Ferenc, number 8, a senior. And Lucenti going to be in on the throw-in. Throws it to Jackson Fox, who's scrambling a little on the side. Going to get knocked out of bounds. And it's going back the other way to Brennan Hill, who's going to be throwing it in for Hendricken. And there's Fox on the interception. Jacob Rooney with the ball here. Stuffed a little. Ooh, and a headshot right there. Going back to Hendricken ball. And Ryan Weinberg on the loose ball all the way out to the side. Knocking it out of bounds to force Hendricken on the throw and settle it down for their defense. Let them get back.
Good job by Weinberg to be able to use his speed to prevent the cross from the Hawks. As we currently have a Hawks player tying their shoe. Might be an injury timeout here, folks.
Entering the game for Bishop Hendricken, number 11, J.P. Jablonski.
Sorry about that, I apologize. As
Pasillo coming in on the throw. It's going to be out of bounds by number 10 of Hendricken, Michael Paquette, captain. And it's going to be a kickoff over here from Owen Francis. Boots this thing away towards center field. Jackson Fox looking to get it. It's going to be a header over. And then Farron's going to get another header up there to Aiden Chen. But Chen's not going to be able to reach it. But it's going to come back. Ball's heading back and forth here in the towards center field. Phelan kicking it over to Joe Murphy. And then gets it right back. Phelan coming down here. Slows it a little. Trying to get for a little ankle breaker. And Fox on the side. Crosses it, and it's going straight to the Hendricken defense. Not much to see there. And a little roll there. It's going to be Hendricken ball here. Kickoff from Wilkins. And Aiden Chen coming down on the offensive play. Kick to Ferentz in front of the net. It's going to be intercepted by the defense. But Aiden Chen's looking to get it right back. And he's going to hit the side of the net with that shot. Great opportunity from Portsmouth. Didn't turn out their way.
good job, but nonetheless, still a good job there by Karoli and Chen to create that opportunity, and the Patriots are doing everything they can to get back into this game.
Sisson on the kick here. He's going to launch it off, and Brosco going to get hit with the ball there, but it's turning it into a Hendricken opportunity. Hendricken with the kick. Right behind midfield. Launches it deep center field. Joe Murphy getting his head in on that one. It's going to be out of bounds. Going Hendricken ball. Or no, it's going to be Owen Francis going to be on the kick, actually.
Good job there by Murphy to force it out of bounds and give his team back possession.
And Francis off on the kickoff to Fox. The headers turn it down into Aiden Chen coming into offensive territory. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Corner kick for Portsmouth. Noah Phelan heading in over to the corner. Wow, the Patriots set up almost everybody at midfield, excluding Rooney, Lucenti, and Weinberg. Corner from Phelan. It's going to turn into a deny from Hendricken, but Rooney's going to send it right back into the mix. And Francis on the side throws it to Giacomo. And a little mix-up there. Portsmouth ball.
Good job there by Rooney to keep possession alive as Francis will get set to take this kick as
That's Giacomo.
Pardon, that's Giacomo Brasco. I apologize. He'll take this one on the left side. Whips that one in.
Oh! And the goalie laid out here by Joe Murphy. Sisson's down. And Hendricken surrounding. Sisson looks to be hurt. Big hit there. And it seems to me that we have an injury timeout.
Hopefully Sisson's okay. We will take a break here and we'll be right back with you very shortly.
The other one. The other one. No, no, no. Yep, right next to that one.
This one?
That one. Right next to it.
We're back here. Sisson back up. He's getting ready to kick, stretching out his shoulder a little bit. It seems to me that's where it got hit. But he's looking fine. Gives it over to Kyle DeBunt, who's going to kick it off into the offensive zone. Hendricken really pushing this one here.
Good job.
John Jablonski on the side. He's going to lose the ball. Pasillo throwing it in here. He's a little basketball dribble. And it's going to be knocked right in front of the net. And a save by Lucenti. Wow. Great foot save there. Not even by the keeper, too. Fox popping it back up into the air. Fox over to Chen. Coming back for Hendricken. They're keeping this thing on the offensive side tonight. And Weinberg on the lockup with Pasillo here in the corner. And Rooney kicking it out, but it's going to look to be heading right back in. Ferenc Caroli heading out to the ball on the side here. And Brasco and Lucenti on the side. It's going to be a corner kick, I think. Oh.
Free kick actually here.
Free kick to Bont, gonna kick this one away. And Brendan Sisson gonna look over to the trainers during this stoppage of play. Angelo Roca coming in here to replace Sisson as the keeper.
Entering the game for Bishop Hendricken.
Yeah, and hopefully Sisson's okay here. We saw him get right up and try to shake that one off, but evidently the pain is too much as he'll come out here and get looked at by the trainers.
And the kickoff into the middle. It's going to be close there. Balawa going to be there to catch that one and round it up.
Yeah, and oftentimes they say a post is a keeper's best friend, but sometimes that can also be your defender, as Lucenti came to Balawa's rescue a couple plays back.
Number 10,
As
Andrew Alvanes.
Alvanes will now sub in.
And Lucenti on the side. Whistle's going to be blown, but here comes the pass in. And it's going to Alvanes, who just entered the game. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick for Portsmouth. Noah Phelan going to be on this one. Running over. Portsmouth sending all the troops in, except for the 3 defenders, but Phelan's got it set up in the corner. kicks this one away. Joe Murphy went for the header again. Didn't quite get it, and it was out by Fox. It's going to be a kick from the backup goalie, Angela Roca.
Entering the game for Bishop Hendricken, number 5, Xavier Wilkins.
Wilkins checks back in as Roca gets set to boom this one away.
Roca kicking it off, and Aiden Chen just missing the header. And Noah Phelan's going to launch it out of bounds, but it's going to be still Hendricken ball. And Sean Pedro here on the throw-in. Throws it into the middle where Rooney's going to steal it. It's going to go right through Jackson Fox's legs. He's going to lose that one. And Hendricken on the offensive possession. It's going to be kicked outside. Hendricken ball.
Yeah, and the Hawks are really keeping the Patriots pinned in their own defensive half of the field, so the Patriots really need to step up and get some offense going.
Pasillo on the throw and chucks it up into the middle, and it's going to be knocked back towards the keeper, Kyle Balawa. Fox going to try and clear this one out, but Hendricken's not letting it happen. Brosco on the defensive attempt here, and Lucenti picking up the new man. Brosco on the steal, boots it down. It's going to be taken back by Manello, and Hendricken turning it around. Alvanis trying to get a quick steal in there. Not going to go. Phelan going to get the interception. He's coming back around. Almost tripped up there, but nothing happened. And Wilkins going to get hit right in the stomach with that one. Ryan Weinberg on the defense here on Paquette. It's going to be kicked off towards Kyle Bilal, where he's going to scoop it up and he's going to send it back.
Balawa getting set to boom this one away.
Bilal knocks it right towards Jacob Rooney and Jackson Fox, where it's going to be Hendricken taking it over from number 17, Aiden Brindle. And now Paquette sending it over.
Weinberg.
Bilal picking this one up. Close opportunity there.
Weinberg takes a tumble there as Balawa scoops this one up like you said and gets set to kick this one away.
Punts it off towards midfield. Pasillo going to head it over. And it's going towards Calvin Lucenti, who's going to kick it up. Going to be taken over by Brendan Hill, who's going to launch it out of bounds. A little bit away from his teammate. Not the most accurate of kicks there. And Lucenti going to throw it down towards Chen, who's going to get a little kick in on it. Alvanis is really going to send it to the corner. And out of bounds there. Roca on the kick here.
Roca
Quick little
elects to play
pass.
short.
Alvanis playing the offensive, and Weinberg trying to send it back after the deep bomb. It's going to go to Pasillo, who's going to be tussling for it. Joe Murphy and Owen Francis on the defensive side here. Francis going to launch it off over to the side. Phelan using his speed to his advantage. He's going to get to that ball and send it over. But it's going to be knocked right back by DeBont.
The Patriots will get set to throw this one in with Weinberg.
Weinberg on the throw to Alvanis. It's going to be taken over by Fox. Keeping it over towards midfield. Right in the center to Sean Collins, who just welcomed himself in. Collins, a sophomore. Going to kick it over. It's now Jacob Rooney's ball. And Fox going to get it after Hendricken launches it back off Rooney's kick. Hendricken kick here from Wilkins. He's going to launch it deep. It's going to go to Jablonski. Basillo here launches it towards the middle, towards Owen Francis, who's going to launch it right up into the air towards Aiden Chen. Chen gonna take this one over. A little bump from behind there, but that doesn't bother Chen. And
Nice.
Alvanis here. A little shoving match right there. And Weinberg gonna take this one. He's gonna throw it in here. Quick throw into Alvanis, and Pasillo's gonna get a header in on that. Alvanis knocked on the ground there. Fox flying upfield to try and stop the offensive possession. Joe Murphy knocks it away and out towards Sean Collins, where Hendricken's offensive opportunity there was stopped. Hendricken's been on offense most of this game, and Portsmouth's been stuck on the defensive side, getting half as many shots if they're lucky. And big save by Kyle Blau on the dive. Murphy picking it up here. Launches it over to Chen, who's slowing it down here, trying to get a little bit of breathing time. And a quick little elbow there. Pedro getting a little chippy, huh? And the kick from Chen to Alvanis is going to be sent right back to Wilkins. And Fox getting a little crossed up over himself there, as they're sending it deep into Portsmouth territory. And the shot from Hendricken is going to be stopped by Kyle Balawa and sent back the other way. Ball's going to be out of bounds. And it looks to be Calvin Lucenti on a throw-in here. In for Portsmouth, Will Kitts-Miller. And for
Will Kitts-Miller.
And for Hendricken, Flanders the fourth.
Thomas Flanders.
And entering the game for Bishop Hendricken, number 13, Thomas Flanders.
Lucenti throws it in. There's going to be a quick little mix-up here. And Francis going to have the kick. Hendricken being the big aggressor in this game so far. Portsmouth looking to change that narrative as Francis kicks it right down into the middle. It's a deep one. And Joe Murphy just missing the header in front. It's going to be going Hendricken ball. Roca going to give it to Wilkins here, who's going to kick it away. Wilkins kicks it off deep into the middle field. And Sean Collins going to get a little bit of his head on that one. But it's going to keep into Hendricken territory, where they're pushing it up. And a quick little grab from Lucenti sends it over to Sean Collins. And it's going right back into Portsmouth defense, where Joe Murphy's going to let this one go out of bounds. Sending it over to Owen Francis, who's going to boot this thing away.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, Owen, the Hawks have been the aggressor most of this game. It's early on, but the Patriots really need to step it up.
The deep pass from Francis is going to be knocked up into the air quite a lot here. And Portsmouth just spins circles as Fox just staring up into the sky for the ball, but it's finally landed on the ground. Hendricken really staying on this offensive side, getting Collins to fall a little there. And it's going to be right in contention there. Noah Phelan running off to the side. He's going to boot this thing up towards Aiden Chen, who's going to stop it a little. It's going to be knocked out from Pedro. Wilkins looking for a call, but I don't even know what call he'd be looking for there.
As Portsmouth gets set to send in number 2, Giacomo Brasco.
Giacomo Brasco.
Weinberg on the throw-in. It's going to turn into a Hendricken ball here after Wilkins gets the rebound. Jablonski here, 1-on-3, excluding the goalie. He's going to kick it off towards the lacrosse net. Might be shooting at the wrong net. In the back of it at that.
Just a little bit there.
Corner kick from Hendricken. Coming into the game for Hendricken, Oliver Perry, a starter.
Number 12, Oliver Perry.
Caleb, zoom in just a little bit more so you don't see the brown.
Ferenc Caroli getting set to check back in as well for the Patriots.
Perry, his kick is going to be launched up by Hendricken. And it's going to be an Owen Francis kickoff once again
Returning to the game for Portsmouth.
from the goalie box.
Ferenc Caroli.
And there's Ferenc coming back into the game. He's all right and set to go. Deep kick to Fox. He's looking like the favorite for Francis tonight. And it's going to turn into an offensive possession. Tripped up there. Aiden Chen goes flying. Right behind him was Christian Manello, who looks to have tripped him. But it was an offsides call. Thank you.
And when the referee raises his flag, that signifies the offsides call.
Wilkins launching it deep into Portsmouth territory. Murphy going to look to be on the ball. And that looks like somebody's shin guard fell out. I'm pretty sure that's kind of illegal to fall out, but, well, and that thing's up.
Pretty sure.
Pedro going to be on the throw in here. It's going to be a deep throw towards center, and it's going to be knocked up into just farther out territory. Pedro coming back in on the throw, looking to speed things along here. And Weinberg on the one-on-one with that one. Rooney going to get the ball on the knockout. It's going to come off of Wilkins on the Jackson Fox kick.
This one will roll out of bounds, set up for a Patriot throw-in.
Weinberg throws it over to Aiden Chen, but that one's going to be short. Chen lets it go out of bounds, and Weinberg going to get another throw in here, but farther up the field. Good decision by Chen to let that one go. But Pedro going to get the little interception here, and Wilkins knocking it up field. Murphy sending it over to Rooney, who then sends it to Ferenc, but he's not going to be able to get that one. Coming down, Owen Francis on him, and it's going to be Oliver Perry down there, but Kyle Bilal is going to scoop it up before he can get to it. Bilal having a pretty good game so far with a couple big saves, although he did give up one. Kicks it off to the center. It's going to be Jackson Fox on the little fumble.
As we have just under 5 minutes left here in the first half.
And Lucenti launching it downfield towards Aiden Chen's area. And it's going back towards Lucenti after Hendricken getting a foot in on it. Wilkins going to knock it over to Rooney. Weinberg to Phelan. And Pedro going to knock it out of bounds after what seemed to be a good interception. He just kind of sold it away.
Weinberg with a deep throw there.
Fox over on the side. He's going to kick it off. And it's going back the other way. That one off of DeBont. And Aiden Chen going to be on the throw. Gives it right to Jackson Fox, who's right there, who passes it right back to Aiden Chen. He launches it towards the middle to Ferenc Caroli, where it's going to be denied and launched back onto Patriot territory. Francis looking to send it back over. Sends it over to Aiden Chen. It's going to go right past him. Fox going to be there on the rebound. On the side here. One-on-one with DeBont. Looks to Phelan. And a good defensive effort there from Hendricken. And Chen looking to get something special there. Looked like a bicycle kick attempt. Didn't quite get it. And a launch down. It's going to be grabbed up by Balawa. And he's just going to miss Jackson Fox's chest. But it's going deeper into Portsmouth territory. Phelan one-on-one with DeBont. It's going to go over to... And Hendricken on the offensive here.
Thomas Flanders got that last pass there.
And a miss there from Coates on the attempted catch with his foot. Launched up and away over to his teammate. Wilkins going to miss the great opportunity there. And parents not liking that call a little. But it's going to be a Francis kick. Coming into the final minutes here as Francis gets the kickoff. Whistle's blown. He's launching this one over to the middle again to Fox. Looking there a lot. And Lucenti going to be on the sideline. It's going to be out on Hendricken.
Paquette checking back in for the Hawks.
Lucenti sends it over to Chen, who's going to launch it deep to Phelan. It's going to come up short, though. Great stop there. And another short pass. Weinberg jumped up for it for the header. Didn't quite get there. And Coates here in on the corner. One-on-one with Murphy. And a headshot there on Rooney. It's going to be coming back. Weinberg one-on-one on the side. He's going to keep it in bounds. Went for a trip there. Wasn't quite there.
Excellent effort by Weinberg.
Weinberg now in on the throw-in. Coates let it go out. And Chen tripped up a little. Wilkins and Pedro in against him. Phelan launched it to the middle to Jacob Rooney, who's going to get knocked to the ground. No call there, even though it was a clear push from behind. Refs are missing a couple things, but Lucenti coming back down. Launched it deep to Ferenc Caroli. It's going to bop off ahead. And now you got Chen in on the throw.
I think
Portsmouth looking to send people to the middle.
that the refs are letting them play because it's playoff soccer, but they're missing a couple of questionable calls.
Deep pass in here to the middle from Chen. They're going to call it Portsmouth ball. Weinberg going to have the throw in here. Flanders was knocking it out there, and Flanders knocks it right back up into the air. And it's going to be called halftime. Currently the score is 1-0 Hendricken, and Hendricken just being a clear aggressor here, maintaining the offense, and Portsmouth stuck in on defense, trying to push it on to their offensive side, but Hendricken's just kind of denying it here.
We'll be right back in 10 minutes with your second half. Do or die for the Patriots.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You gotta listen on this ear. But you talk on this ear, okay? You have that open.
Yeah.
Good. Now you're good. You're live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back as we just experienced some technical difficulty there, but we're back on air now. As it is do or die time for the Patriots, and they currently trail the Bishop Hendricken Hawks 1-0, headed into the second half. And Owen, what do you think some of the keys are going to be for the Patriots if they want to tie this game or eventually regain the lead?
I think if the Patriots want to get some points on the board here, whether it's just tying it or just regain the lead, they're going to need to possess the ball. This entire game, Hendricken has been on the offensive, and Portsmouth just been trying their hardest to kick it out of their defensive zone. But all these times, they just keep on launching it deep, and it's just turning into turnover after turnover for Portsmouth. Hendricken being real solid on defense tonight as they're killing it on offense. You can tell by the 1-0 lead, which was the score in the last time these two teams met.
Yeah, and that game was in favor of Portsmouth as Hendricken is on their way to 40 minutes of revenge. And nothing would be sweeter for the Hawks here than a slice of revenge pie. But the Patriots are going to try to rain on their parade as 40 more minutes remain in this game for the Patriots to turn it around.
And we have Andrew Alvanis in the middle for the kick over to Jackson Fox. And we're going to be going right into Hendricken just attacking on defense and offense. They've just been going after it. No give up here. And Weinberg going to get the throw on the side, right in front of Hendricken's sideline. He's going to throw it deep to Chen, who's going to knock it over forward. And Fox turning it up to Alvanis. Fox flying down the field. Him and his pink hair showing up tonight. And the slide tackle there from DeBont. It's going to be going back. And Coates coming back with the ball here. On the side, one-on-one with Weinberg. Does a little move as Phelan here on the help defense. He's going to give it up, though. And they're heading straight into the middle. And Kyle Bilal with a great save there, knocking it off to the side. And there's just what Hendricken's been doing all night. They've just been getting great shots. Kyle Bilal is struggling to get the saves back and forth as Portsmouth's defense has been solid, but Hendricken's offense has just been attacking at him.
Yeah, and Kyle Bilal, after giving up that one goal in the first half, has looked solid the rest of the way. So let's see what he can do.
Alvanis launched it towards Portsmouth's attacking zone, but it's going to be sent right back into their defensive zone by Hendricken. Off to the side there on the kick. Brosco coming back. He's going to kick it upfield towards Aiden Chen, but it's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, and like I was saying, let's see what Bilal can do for the remainder of this game.
Hill on the throw-in. Lucenti going to hit it up, and then Francis is going to hit it up. A little over-the-head kick from Brosco. It's going to be launched out of bounds where Hill is looking to throw it back in.
Olay.
Throw-ins right on the side. Lucenti up for it, but didn't quite hit it. Coates on the ball. And just stopping it here. Right in front of the net. Rooney just keeps on hitting it up. And a big hit there. No card there or anything. Not a single call. Weinberg absorbing the hit. As Francis is going to set it up to kick.
Good job there by Weinberg to absorb that massive hit and give his team possession. He took the brunt of that one.
And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Weinberg going to be right in front of Hendricken's bench again for the throw-in. It's going to be popped up and launched back into Portsmouth's defensive zone. Hendricken staying on attack. Portsmouth struggling to keep him out. That one just gets kicked right out of bounds. Hendricken on the throw-in here.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like the plan has changed here for the Hawks.
Weinberg going to knock this one out of bounds again, and Hendricken's just going to get another throw-in, but farther down the field this time. Looks to be Jablonski throwing it in. Hendricken looking to crash the middle as Jablonski launches it over. Balawa going to grab it, and it was close there to Paquette, the captain of Hendricken. Looked like he tried grabbing it, but that's kind of illegal in soccer.
Yeah, can't do that one, or the refs are gonna see it and give the ball back to the Patriots.
And Rooney trying to keep it out. It's going to get knocked over to Fox. He's going to start taking it down. Wilkins looks to dodge the shot downfield there. Weinberg gets it hit, and it's going Hendricken ball after the out of bounds. Weinberg gets hit with the ball again, and it's going to be another Hendricken ball. They're really pushing the offense here and coming down fast. One-on-one on the side. Coates not able to get past Francis. And there he goes, right past Francis. I'm sorry for what I said, and Blau is on a stop. Coates wishing he had that one back. Low shot right to the goal. He kind of just gave it to him.
Yeah, that one was a gift for Blau. You're not gonna see a save easier than that one tonight, as the Hawks are really trying to keep the pressure.
Blau, after he launched it down, Rooney gave it to Brosco. Then it later led to an out of bounds, but it's going to be Lucenti on the throw-in on the side. Settling it down, gives it to Fox. He's going to take his man one-on-one. His man's Oliver Perry. It's going to be turned over and launching the other way. Francis getting a header to Rooney. He's going to kick it over, and it's intercepted coming down. It's going to be a 2-on-3 here. Slowing it here. Just trying to get jabs, and has his man turned, and Kabalawa on a good save there. Shot was far out, but
Yeah, and I think Jackson Fox tried to do a little bit of a backwards spin kick there, but straight to Perry. Nice save by Balawa.
Lau launched it down. Now Portsmouth on the attacking side, keeping it inbounds. Noah Phelan, he's going to step out with the ball. Now it's going to be a Hendricken throw-in right in front of Portsmouth's bench. He's going to launch this one deep into Portsmouth territory. And a cheap hit there. Fox slow to get up. Limping a little, but Portsmouth is still going to stay on the attack. Phelan stripped there. Going back the other way. Fox on a good takeaway there.
Good to see.
Forced himself back into the game.
Good to see Foxy back up there quickly. As
And a little bit of a tussle there. Turned into sort of a flop, but it's going to go out of bounds.
appears there's a foul here.
Fox and Paquette getting talked to by the referee. And he's trying to settle the beef there, as there's going to be a corner kick. Hendricken loading the center here. Kicks it deep. And he's going to be knocked out by Rooney. It's going to be another corner kick from Wilkins.
And Balawa looks under siege here in the early going.
Screening the goalie. Murphy's going to launch it out and right through the uprights. That one's high. It's good for 3 if you consider this football, but we're not playing American.
As that will be tomorrow night as your Patriots play host to the Townies of East Providence. So we want to wish the best of luck to the football team.
And Rooney looking to stop the offensive progression from Hendricken. But they're going to go down. And it's another goal from Hendricken. Michael Paquette, the captain here, gets it right past Bilao on the 1-on-0 in front of the net. Great offensive play there. Really sent it down the field. And they're going to have like everybody in the corner on the celebration.
The Patriots are going to have a little bit of a mountain to climb here if they want to get back in this game. That one was really, really not what you want to see if you're the Patriots and Bilal, but still 31 minutes left in this game to inch your way back. And if you're the Patriots, now you really have to step up and put your foot on the accelerator.
Hendricken scoring both in each half within the first 10 minutes. And Alvanis going to kick it over to Fox. Fox to Brosco. He's going to launch it back to Owen Francis. Sends it over to Lucenti. Lucenti back to Brosco. Kicks it down to Aiden Chen in the front. DeBont going to get the kick off and away. Out of bounds. Portsmouth going to be slowed there.
Great poise by the captain, DeBont, to stop Chen. Chen, one of the Patriots' lethal players.
Chen on the throw in here. He's going to send it towards the middle. Murphy going to look to get a header, but DeBont's going to settle it there. Kick deep, right past Rooney. And it's going deep again. Looks to be out of bounds. Not quite going to make it there is Coates. But Weinberg on the throw in here. Throws it up and over to Alvanis. Not quite going to get it. It's going to be launched back into Portsmouth. Well, into Hendricken territory. Where Weinberg once again is going to get the throw in. And the header right over Alvanis. Doesn't quite have the height match up there. Never really does, though.
Yeah, and this game is a little bit of a seesaw right now. It's headed back and forth, and the Patriots is doing whatever they can to get back into this game with an even bigger mountain to climb now.
And Fox trying to send it into the offensive territory for Portsmouth, but it's going to be sent right back. And coming into the game is number 8 from Portsmouth, Ferenc Caroli. He's going to be taking out Andrew Alvanis. And we have Calvin Lucenti on the side here for the throw-in. Play's going to be slowed. Whistle's blown. Lucenti launched it to Aiden Chen. DuBont not going to like that call a little.
Free kick here for Brosco. He defers to Francis.
Patriots loading up the center, really looking for a goal here. They're desperately in need of one. Francis launched it into the center. Fox, it's going to be a goal. Jackson Fox, he's going to go into the net and pick it up for the Selly here. Portsmouth really trying to rush this ball back into the middle.
Portsmouth, Patriot goal, number 11, Jackson Fox.
And in the middle is Wilkins.
Assisted by number 6, Owen Francis.
Yeah, and things just got interesting here from Portsmouth as it is now a 1-goal game with 29 minutes left.
And a big goal there, as my partner said. It's going to be out of bounds here, it looks like. Lucenti going to have the throw in. Really trying to rush this thing along. And he sends it over to Chen. It's going to be hit by Hendricken's Brennan Hill. Rooney going to pop it up. Chen right to him. It's going to be popped up right in the air, though, so it's going to slow him down. Hill on the little takeaway there. Brosco taking it right back. Hill going to trip him a little. No call whatsoever. Refs haven't called much this game. Only thing they've really done is give a little talking to, but that's not going to do much. And wow. That is a trip there from Francis after he got a little turned around.
And the crowd does not agree with that one as Brosco just got tripped. But the refs didn't call that one as the crowd is not happy. And they sent...
Wilkins going to launch it into the middle. It's going to go right over the pile. And it's going to be launched right back up by Weinberg. Taken in by Hendricken. Wilkins going to send it into the middle again, but to absolutely nobody on Hendricken. Right to Calvin Lucenti, who's going to launch it down to Brosco. Over to Aiden Chen. Chen on the offense. It's going to be launched out a little by Hendricken. Brosco picks it up. He's going to cross it over. It's going to be sent into the air. And now Roca going to grab it. Franz Caroli ending up on the ground there as Roca's dribbling it like a basketball. Punts it away to the middle. It's going straight to Rooney. Looks like Hendricken doesn't like throwing to their own guys, but in the throw in from Brendan Hill, it's going to be out. Rooney on the good defensive play there. Lucenti throws it in to Aiden Chen, who's looking to send it to the middle, but then sends it into absolutely nobody. And Hendricken back onto the advance here. Murphy letting this one go out of bounds as Owen Francis is going to get the kick.
Number 23, Sean.
Yeah, and it seems like ever since the Patriots have scored that goal, they have a little bit of momentum now, as momentum is a big thing. You can't see it, you can't touch it, but you can feel it, and this Patriots team is really showing it here.
Entering into the game was number 23, sophomore Sean Collins, whose brother was on the team last year, would have been a junior, but is now not attending Portsmouth High School. And it's going to be out of bounds there. Brosco was reaching down to his foot a little there, looking like it was kind of hurt, but he's okay. It's going to be Hendricken ball. Brendan Hill on the throw-in here. Never mind. It's going to be Giacomo Brosco on the side. Or, nope, that's
Deferring to Calvin Lucenti.
Could not hold the ball.
Sorry about that, Owen.
Alvanis there, coming in for Aiden Chen. Out of bounds call. Phelan couldn't quite get it off before. And, wow, that can just...
And it will be going back the Hawks' way as they get set for the throw-in.
Hill launches it in a big flop there.
Crowd does not agree with that one.
And Wilkins going to kick this one away. Not really away, as he just sends it over to the middle to DeBont. And Hendricken trying to push it into offense, but they haven't been doing that much in this second half. They start out hot, but after that Patriots goal, they haven't been doing much. Playing lots of defense here. Portsmouth just really been pushing it. And an out-of-bounds call here. Trying to speed it along. Owen Francis on the kick. Launches it up and over, and it's going to hit Bond in the head. Like I said earlier, Alvanis does not have the height matchup on these high balls, and it showed there.
Alvanis is
And Murphy
a little
launching
guy.
it back into the offensive zone. Phelan kicking it over to Brosco. It's going to go out of bounds here. Trying to force something there that just wasn't quite there. Brendan Hill on the throw-in. Throws it over, and Brosco looking to get it in a kind of a trip there, but they're not going to call it. They're not going to call that one either. Refs are really letting stuff slide tonight. And Weinberg kicking it over to Sean Collins, who's going to try and force it over. It's going to be out on Portsmouth. Throw in, going down. Pedro on the throw. And Murphy not quite getting the ball there. And Coates gonna just quite miss it on the side. Throw in from Weinberg. It's going back up into the air towards Alvanis, but that one's going onto the track. Not really anywhere near the field. Jablonski going far over to Coates. Coates on the kick away. Really didn't do anything there as Murphy picked it right up and gave it to Fox. Getting launched back into the offensive zone, but for Hendricken, they're going to waste that opportunity that Portsmouth gave them. And Francis going to have the kick here.
Returning to the game for Portsmouth, number 22, Aiden Chen.
Aiden Chen replacing Andrew Alvanis here. Chen being a lot taller and having a crazy high jump. We can assume that most high balls he'll be getting as compared to Andrew Alvanis, who has been getting kind of mossed here like it's football.
Alvanis, a little guy.
And Lucenti on the takeaway here, going to launch it over to midfield to DeBont. And Wilkins going to pick it up, gives it right back to DeBont, and a total flop there. I don't even know what that was. And almost a handball from Rooney. He popped right up into his hands. Ref was not going to call that one. And Francis, Lucenti, and Brosco all on DeBont there. And that ball is going to sail out of bounds.
Taking back this corner kick for the Hawks here.
DeBont in the corner. Kicks up and towards center. It's going to be hit right up from Shen. Like I said, a lot of high balls going to him. Nicholas Polano and John Jablowski on the sub here. And Portsmouth going to have a throw in. It looks to be Weinberg taking this one. He's going to throw it in real quick to Aiden Chen. And it's going to get launched right back towards Portsmouth's defensive side. Joe Murphy pushed it up. Didn't quite get it. Hendricken on the offense. Coates already having a goal. Comes down one-on-one. Past Lucenti. And Balawa on the stop. Great play by Kyle Balawa. Great basketball player and apparently a great goalie who did not play goalie before this year.
Yeah, Bolawa with a great effort there as the Patriots come back the other way.
And wow, good stop there from DeBont on the Patriots and push out into offense. Collins on the throw in here, gives it to Fox. Ooh, it makes it very easy to identify him from across the field for his pink hair. And Coates going to get stopped by Francis. Coming in for Hendricken, number 13, Thomas Flanders the fourth. And coming out for
Number 11,
Hendricken is Michael Paquette.
number 13, Thomas Flanders.
Paquette and
Jablonski and Polano.
Jablonski.
Sorry about that, Ollie.
Wilkins coming down. Gives it off. It's sent into the middle. It's looking like a goal opportunity here, and off the goalpost of the football team, and it's going to be called out of bounds. Francis going to have the kick here.
Yeah, and the Patriots really need to step it up here as it is getting into urgency time with 18 minutes left. Do or die.
And the high ball there hit into the Patriots offensive zone. And going down, Aiden Chen. DeBont going to head it off away from Chen. That ball looked close to being out of bounds. Doesn't matter. Portsmouth's going to get the ball here anyways from Fox. Fox heading down towards the middle. Pass. Never mind, not going to pass it. Now he passes it off to Weinberg, who's going to launch it towards the middle. Going to get sent right back out. And injury timeout here. Wilkins is down.
So we will take a little bit of a break.
He's cramping up here. And we're back here. It's going to be a Hendricken kick here. Wilkins was cramped up towards the middle.
Back in the game for Portsmouth, number 10, Andrew Alvarez.
Andrew Alvarez coming in for Portsmouth. Sean Collins coming out. And DeBont comes in. Brennan sent it down, and Francis just launched it. And Brennan looks to throw it in here. He's going to launch it right over Brosco. It's going to be taken in by Jablonski. And a 1-on-0 opportunity. Kyle Balawa, easy stop there. Call by the ref was offsides anyways, so it wouldn't have mattered. And Francis going to look to kick it off. Francis kicks this one off towards Brosco. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Hendricken's Aiden Brindell.
Lucenti with the throw.
Lucenti going to throw it to Alvarez. Pushed out of the way there, but it doesn't matter. Fox is going to get the ball. It's going to be launched right back out. Rooney over there. Sent down to Coates. Murphy trying to meet Coates on the side. Coates having a great game here. He's going again. And he's going to be stopped. Out of bounds call, it seems. Going to Francis here for the kick. Clock ticking down almost in the last 15 minutes here as the Patriots trail by 1. This game has been back and forth a lot of the time. Hendricken been staying on the offensive side during the first half, but the second half it's been a lot of Portsmouth domination, even though the score will not say that.
It's really desperation time here for the Patriots. As you said, approaching the final 15 minutes, and for the seniors, they don't want their soccer careers in high school to end here.
Roca launched it down. Hendricken going to get the offensive opportunity. Kyle Balawa going to punt this thing away. 10 towards center field, towards Aiden Shen, going to sail right over Perry's head. He's going to give a little push there to Chen, but an over-the-head kick from Murphy, going to really launch it back into midfield. Fox sending that thing down, and just Pedro just running in Chen over, and Chen's cramping up here. Trainer coming onto the field. And we have an injury timeout. Sean Collins here entering the game for Aiden Chen. And a kick from Francis going to launch us into Portsmouth offensive territory. Hendricken's defense trying to prepare. Francis launching it down. It's going to be grabbed by Roca. Almost a goal there off the kick. That would have been spectacular. And Hendricken launches it down. Francis pops it up into the air. It's going to be a high ball for Phelan, and he's going to knock it out of bounds.
And I wonder if Roca also runs track at Hendricken and does the hurdles, because he had to get up really high for that one.
And Weinberg on the throw-in over to Collins. It's going to be popped over to Alvanis, who's going to launch it back to Collins. Then kick from Weinberg, going to end up out of bounds. Pedro on the throw-in on the side. Right in front of his bench. Tosses it. It's going to Jablonski. And he's getting a little turned around. It's going to be an out-of-bounds call. Weinberg on the throw-in, looking to advance things here. Chucks it deep to Sean Collins, who's got the one-on-one here with Jablonski. To Fox. Trying to keep this ball alive here and not let the play die. And Phelan launched it down to Alvanis. It's going to be out of bounds on Portsmouth, it seems. Throw-in, launches it deep. Weinberg launching it out of bounds here. Hendricken going to get the throw-in a little bit farther upfield this time.
And on a lot of these throws, the Hawks appear to be chucking it deep because they want to keep.
And the slide from Murphy really stopping the play there. And a quick little spin from Phelan. He's going down fast. Launches it over, and it's going to be taken in by Hill. It's going to be launched downfield.
Yeah, and as I was saying,
Out on
they're really trying to keep the ball in the Patriots' offensive zone, and the Patriots doing everything they can to squeeze it out of there.
Number 10, Michael Paquette.
This one.
Michael Paquette entering the game for Hendricken as Francis is about to go launch this ball downfield. And Hendricken also having two subs ready to go. Fox launches it up, and Collins going to come out with it on the high ball. Sends it over to Phelan. Phelan coming down in the corner. One-on-one with Flanders, and it's going to seem to be maybe a corner kick here. A lot of screaming on the field. Not a lot of officiating. And Phelan going to have a corner kick here. Nope, he's going to give it over to Brosco. Phelan going to head in.
from the far side.
Brosco sends it into the middle. It's popped up. It's in front of the net in a denial by Hendricken's defense. Not clear who really got it out there, but it was out. And Rooney trying to send it back into offense. Gives it up. Hendricken sending it down. Paquette going for the 1v1 on the high ball with Weinberg. Boxed him out there. And Collins blocks it, sending it back into their offensive zone. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. It seems. Nope, Brosco's going to save it on the Pedro kick. And really getting him to fall there. Ankle breaker, it seems. Got to stay on your feet, man. And Roca with the stop there. Ball dropped, and it was almost a great opportunity, but it was not there. Roca looking to kick this thing away as we approach the final 10 minutes of the game. Fox going to get at midfield. Passes it off to Rooney. Launches it over to Collins. And this one is going out of bounds. It's going to be a Hendricken throw-in.
Roca having two mini heart attacks in the span of 30 seconds there as the Patriots came back to back with good chances, and now the ball is kicked up, and that will be a throw-in.
And after the Portsmouth throw-in over to Fox, turned into another out of bounds. And Fox getting it in the far corner here. Phelan launches up. It's going to go off of Sean Collins' head. And it's going to be called a Hendricken ball. Roca looks to get the kick out here. Roca kicks it away. And a little bit of a push that apparently wasn't seen. It's kind of obvious by the kid falling right on the ground, but and Lucenti launches it up into the air. Brosco really fighting for it here. And a takeout there. And a call by the ref. Stoppage of play. Yellow card on Giacomo Brosco. And crowd not enjoying that call whatsoever. It did seem deserved, but
the crowd is not.
Ferentz entering the game as Hill, comes in for the kick. He's going to kick this one up into the center of the bunch. It's going to be knocked towards the net. Kyle Bilal seeming to let it just go out of bounds. And we're in the final 9 minutes as Owen Francis lines up to kick this one away. Entering the game for Hendricken is Badillo.
Desperation time for the Patriots.
And lots of blown whistles here from the refs, but nothing really said. Just kind of tooting his whistle, I guess. Popped up into the air. Rooney missing it there. And Bilal are going to come and get this one. Portsmouth in desperation time as Bilal launched it down to Fox. He's been getting a lot of launches and a header right over Andrew Alvanis. It's going to miss on the kick there. Rooney going to come out with it. Alvanis getting a good pass there in the offensive zone. Noah Phelan in the far corner. And he's getting kind of messed up there. And that was a flop. He started just flopping like a fish on the ground there, too. And now DeBont. Gonna kick this one away. And hit by Murphy, going down into Portsmouth's offense. Hendricken playing really good defense this game, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Portsmouth had it going for a while, but just couldn't get anything through, and now it's seeming like a stalemate towards the middle. And that. Another whistle there. Fox was not liking that call. Not going to be a card or anything, but they are going to call it Hendricken ball as they give the kick over to DeBont. Hendricken stalling here. And kicks it deep. Missed the head from Ryan Weinberg. Really got up there. Ended up falling on the come down. And Ferentz looking to play some defense. Sean Collins on the stop there. Stops Hill in his tracks. Is Ferentz Caroli. Jackson Fox advancing the ball here. But it's going to be taken away a little. Fox down on the ground towards center field. And Andrew Alvanis missing the kick there. Man down is Jackson Fox as we are going into an injury timeout. Coming into the game as Fox's replacement here is number 13, Will Kitzmiller, sophomore. And it's going to be a throw in here from Brendan Hill. And right over Collins' head. It's going to be taken in by Ferentz after the scramble there. Given off to Weinberg, really trying to push this ball downfield. And Kitzmiller on the side. Coming off an ankle injury. He's not been getting the minutes he used to. But when he's in, he makes a great effort. And coming back into the game is Jackson Fox. Going to take back out Will Kitzmiller.
Fox showing an incredible amount of heart here as he could possibly be down to the last 5.5 minutes of his high school soccer career.
Fox. Oh! What a great setup there. Murphy just setting the header a little too high. Going just above the net. And Roca now ready to kick this one away.
Yeah, and as I was saying, Fox could potentially be down to the last 5 minutes of his high school career, so he's doing what he can to chip away at this Hendricken lead, and show like I mentioned there, showing an incredible amount of heart to be able to get back in this game after a bit of an uncomfortable injury.
Handball called here, and Owen Francis looking ready to launch this one away as the clock goes under 4 minutes and 30 seconds. It's launched deep to Jackson Fox, the favorite on the deep kicks here. And it's a good shot, just missed by Rooney. A little off to the right. They're trying to call for a tip here. Ref doesn't seem to be going into it. But now they're calling the tip. And yellow card on Jacob Coates. And Giacomo Brasco going to be coming back in. And same as Jablonski. Corner kick going to happen here from Brasco. Clock is ticking down the longer they take, and Brasco setting up the corner kick. Rooney doing a little bit of scrambling towards the middle. It's going to be a deep pass. Murphy going to miss. Fox hitting it out in the net, not realizing what he was doing at the time, I'm sure. And Brasco through the uprights. We're on football again.
Portsmouth doing everything they can here to try and tie this game up and send us into PKs here.
Number 5,
But
Xavier Wilkins.
just
Entering the game is
Coming
Xavier
up.
Wilkins.
short.
And the deep kick headed by Joe Murphy. Wilkins going to launch this thing down and pushing and shoving there. And a man down from Hendricken. And a slight pause on the field. Seems to be a small injury. Coming into the game for Hendricken, Jacob Coates, who had just received his yellow card. Unsure of what it was, but it seemed to be that he said something to the referee. And now it's going back the other way. Weinberg really trying to rush it here as we enter it towards the last final minutes. And kicked down. Francis up and over. And Hendricken pushing it down here. And wow, selling the opportunity. But Coates is going to get it on the side once again. He's looking a lot slower than before. Earlier he was moving a lot faster. Seems the energy's died down, and now he's on the throw in here from Coates. Actually, not going to be Coates throwing it in. Rather, it's going to be Pasillo. Taking his time on the throw in. And Pasillo going to send it over to the middle. And Ryan Weinberg almost getting an own goal there in the final minutes. Bulawa really trying to rush this one. Launched it down to Jackson Fox. And Pedro not quite making it there to Fox. Phelan on the offensive here on the side. Out of bounds called. And Hendricken's going to send it down. Weinberg over to Coates. Wait, what?
There appears to be
Slight pause in the game here. And something called on Portsmouth. Not quite sure what it was. And Rooney absorbing the kick there. Turning it the other way. Phelan fighting for the ball. They call Portsmouth ball. Launches it down to Hendricken. No delay of game or anything for that.
Patriots need to do a little bit of a football play here, as known as a hurry-up offense.
And Rooney giving it to Lucenti. Lucenti trying to give it to Brosco. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Badillo. And a stoppage in play as a Hendricken player is down.
Pasillo.
Badillo is down. And we're entering another injury timeout. And about a minute left here. Padillo coming out, and entering the game for him is Flanders, as Lucenti is on the side. Stoppage in play.
Number 13, Thomas Flanders.
and waiting for Padilla to get out. He's taking his time. I'm sure he must be cramped. Foul man, it's Lucenti on the throw over to Owen Francis. Hendricken rushing after them. Throw, well, kicked out, and Roca gonna fall on top of it. He's gonna hold it down. And he just kind of like fell on the ball. Don't understand that one, but he just punted it up and head from Brosco and picked up. He just jumped on Lucenti's back, but it seems to me that they're gonna call that something.
Wanted a
And
little bit of a
hook there.
Wanted a little bit of a piggyback ride there from Lucenti.
And Brennan Hill gonna change out to go onto the kick. They're gonna send it out, and Ferentz and Noah Phelan near that one. Caroli gonna kick it up. Murphy sends it over to Lucenti, who launches this one up into the air. It's gonna be a Hawks win here tonight. Final score is 2-1 as Paquette and Coates. And a great season from Portsmouth High School's boys soccer team comes to an end here as Hendricken wins.
Hendricken doing
We thank you for coming out this evening to support our
just
athletes.
the right
All season
things
long.
to
Please drive safe
scrape
and
by
have
with
great
this
evening.
win, but that's not to take out of account the fight from the Patriots as they were able to make this game interesting. They were just a little bit short, as unfortunately for the seniors, this marks the end of their high school soccer career, and it's a real heartbreaker for the 11 seniors.
And we'd like to thank. Oh, are you done?
And that's gonna do it here from Portsmouth. We'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Costa, Mr. Andrews, and Miss Sullivan. We will see you next time we go live tomorrow night as the football team plays host to East Providence. Like and subscribe and hit that notification bell.